I remember being really frightened before I came out to Utah because I knew Walt had that great big family, and and I didn't, never been in a family that big, and I just remember how sweet and loving I was welcomed when I came into the Lowry family. And I remember Fritzy being little.
Really little.
And Fritzy, one time I was downstairs because the guys were, Walt and his dad were doing stuff, loading bullets or something like that. And I was sitting on the bed, and you happened to be asleep in the bed. And I forgot that you were there, and I was working on my embroidery, and I stuck the needle down like that right into your hip. I never told anybody that I'd done it.
That's why it hurts so much.
Oh.
I'm still limping.
Some of the memories that were not quite that happy was being taken on a deer hunt
Oh,
on
dear.
my honeymoon. I'll tell you like it was. We were sleeping in the camper down and Walt and his mother, Walt's mother and father, were sleeping up in that little space above the
Cab of the car.
You know what I mean, up above the cab of the
The
car.
cab over.
Okay, and here's Walt getting frisky with me in the back of that thing with his mother and father up over us. I says, "Get away from me!" He says, "All right." So it comes to be the middle of the night. Got a piece so bad. It's got a piece so bad. But I'd been there with bears up in the UNS. And all I could think about was, I can't go out there alone with those bears out there. They'll see me at some full moon tonight. Those bears will see me, and they'll get me. so I said to Walt, "Come on, honey, come out. I really got to go out. Come on out there with me." You know what he did? He says, "There's plenty of light out there," and he turned over and went back to sleep. That's what I remember about that. But one happy thing, though, is that I did get to eat deer heart. So how about that? For that girl from Florida who's never been camping in her life, that was really interesting. I'd like to talk a bit about my marriage to Walt. Walt was always quiet. He was quiet when we were going together. And I had come from divorced parents. And when I got to know Walt, I thought, this is a stable, kind, good man that I can marry in the temple, and that we can raise our family together. And I met Walt at my sister's home in Biloxi, Mississippi. She had invited me in the summer to come, and she said, "I have a wonderful home teacher, and he's the man you're going to marry." I just laughed at her. And I figured, she was trying to set something up. So it was the night for Walt to come to give this home teaching message. So I made sure that I didn't comb my hair, that I wore an old pink muumuu.
It didn't work.
It must not have,
It didn't work.
It must not have worked too well. But anyway, that's how I came out. I don't know if you remember that or not, Walt. Oh, yeah.
He don't say much, but he knows everything.
But it turned out to be a wonderful summer. I was going out with a lot of officer friends of my sister and her husband. And I want to tell you that after Walt kissed me that first time, everybody else just seemed like cold mush. That's how I felt about it. And I did fall in love with him, and took him home to Florida to meet my family. And we were married October the 1st. Long time. But it's been a long marriage, and you have your ups and downs in marriage, but the good things outweigh the bad things. And here we are, 50 years along, with our children and our grandchildren and great-grandchildren. I feel like I can visualize them all at my feet together, just carrying on the Lowry line, and being as Walt's the oldest in the family left. I kind of look at him as the patriarch. Appreciate him, and I appreciate my sweet and loving children, and who have always been very courteous, very kind and loving to me. My children have each said to me that my girls especially, that, you know, to have a good relationship with your mother is such a wonderful thing, because you don't see it too much out there in the world today, and I expect that even now, even less, the way the world is today. So I appreciate being the mother to my children and to my daughter-in-laws. And it's been a good life that I have really appreciated. I look out here and I see all the faces of the people I love, and I see the sweet, loving smiles on their faces, and I am so appreciative that I've had you in my life. And thanks so much for being here on this happy occasion with us. We love you all, and we're so glad to see you here with us. Thanks.